Welcome to the channel. My name is James Gagliardi and this is my 2018 C300 Coupe. Now, for the start of my channel, I thought it was only fitting that I begin by introducing my car. So I've had this now since November of 2017, and I figure though it's not new and anybody who's looking to buy one of these probably already knows whether or not they want to get it, I just want to share a few of the things that I like about it and that I don't like about it to maybe help somebody out there see if they might want one. So my car has a 2-liter inline 4-cylinder that's turbocharged, producing 241 horsepower and 273 foot-pounds of torque. Now, that may not seem like a lot to the average person. However, in this application, I think it works pretty well because paired with the 9-speed transmission, it really is responsive. It gets out of its own way, you know, right off the line because it's a nice short gearing. And overall, it's just enough for this package. I mean, the car only weighs 3,600 pounds, so it's not incredibly heavy. So it gets out of its way really well. And for the average person who's looking for a nice, sporty coupe that's all-wheel drive that can be enjoyed year-round, you really can't go wrong with this. So what makes my car kind of stand out from the rest is, first off, I opted to go with the night package. And the night package consists of all the trim blacked out. So basically everything that would be normally chrome is gloss black. So down here on the normal, C classes, you'll see normally it's chrome. As well as the mirrors are usually body color, and in this case it's black. And I think for a white car, it really makes it pop. Now, the next option that I chose to go with on my car is the panorama roof. And I think that adds just a nice touch because from driving multiple convertibles, I kind of missed that, and I said, I want to go with something a little more practical. And that's what I did with this. One thing I'd like to touch upon is overall maintenance with the rims. So when I first got the car, I really liked it because I really liked them because it added a certain presence to the car. But after living with them for over a year, I found that they're extremely annoying to maintain because you constantly have to clean them, because with this glossy finish it gets dirty really easily, really quick, and you have to buy all these coatings to kind of repel everything. Overall, if I had to do it again, I'd probably go for something with alloy finish. Another thing I'd like to talk about really quick, which was part of the AMG line package for this car, which gave me the upgraded suspension and upgraded brakes, are the brakes. One of my main things that I really enjoy about this car is the stopping power. It really gives you the confidence you need to go into a corner at a ridiculous speed. I mean, I'm telling you, you could be going 60, 70 miles an hour, rail a corner, and not feel it any bit hesitant whatsoever that these brakes are going to stop you in time. They're simply amazing for what the car is. One of the things that I find really convenient about the car, and although many cars today have it, is the automatic trunk opener. So as long as you have the key in your pocket and you just walk right up to it, you just wave your foot underneath it and the trunk opens. Same goes for as you're taking stuff out, you're unloading your car and you just want to close the trunk as you're walking into your house or something. You just wave your foot underneath it again and it'll close. Moving on to the interior, I overall like it. It's one of the main reasons why I got the car. It's laid out well, it's elegant, it's made with high quality materials. Honestly, I really have no complaints here. I think they did a very good job on it. One of the things that I'd like to touch upon, which I think is a definite must-have for options, is the Burmeister audio system. Now, I drove a few loaners while my car was in service that didn't have it, and they sucked. Honestly, I'm shocked that Mercedes even bothered putting that in a car. I mean, it should be this or nothing. I mean, if you're gonna spend around $60,000, $70,000 on a car, you're gonna want the better sound system unless you're really old. And chances are, if you're viewing this, you're not. So, Burmeister system is a must. However, I didn't get Apple CarPlay, and that's one of my biggest regrets. The Mercedes system is pretty good, but I still find myself using my phone a lot while driving. I shouldn't, I know that, but I just do. Moving on to the driving experience, the main few things I'd like to touch upon. First is the start-stop function. Now, a lot of cars have this today. This car has it. However, I really don't like the way they did it in this car. It's not smooth enough. For the price point, you really shouldn't feel the car turning on and turning off. At a stoplight or whatnot, you feel like a little jerk and whatnot every time the car starts up. So me, I really just shut it off. In terms of performance, the car does really well for what it is. I think it combines a good balance between sportiness and luxury. And what I mean by that is, if you want to carve up a back road, you want to go quickly around a corner, it'll do that just fine. It'll do anything you really ask it to. However, you don't expect to feel a lot of feedback from the road. It's just not that car. You know, you're not going to feel anything through the wheel. And it's got a general kind of like deadness in the center. You got to kind of give it like a little bit more input than you would think for, you know, it's a you know, kind of start rotating. But you know, it is what it is. For what it is, I think it's well balanced and sorted. So overall, I would recommend my car for anybody who's looking for a car that strikes a balance between comfort, luxury, and performance. And somebody who's looking for a car that could pretty much go through all 4 seasons. Now, I live in Connecticut, and you know, the weather here pretty much, other than 3 months out of the year, is pretty bad. And to have something that looks cool like this, that performs like this, and it gets the fuel economy just in general. I mean, you really can't beat it. You know, it'll do everything you want it to. So that concludes for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a like and smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.